kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All by himself. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on 3rd down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball to the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the 3rd down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
Makes the grab down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Booker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Quarterback quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Quarterback running on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that.
He's loose on the right. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for space. It's Morris. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The toss sweep to the right. Fighting off the defender. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. Now it's going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Richmond.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second and short now after that completion. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll throw on third down. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Smith wants to throw. It's complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The run from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Still looking, on the move. Got the first himself. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's a draw. Breaks the tackle. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now this offense will take the field again. Smith dropping to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Power football with the 1. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Going quickest to grab it off the bounce. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the tailback. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Booker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the single back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yardage. What do? You bow your neck, create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Smith wants to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Looking for the score. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Smith dropping to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wide out trying to get it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Nice move there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll run the screen. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Bears the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Kept it and he's past the marker. Touchdown!
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. That's caught. It's Avery. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback's got the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
They're dealing with a second and long. Grab near the sticks. It's good. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parks. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Off play action on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Big fullback's got it. Powers through the defender. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Figueroa. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The option look. Now the toss. Hard running there.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like just give it time. It just keeps working. It's just slow death, right? Like they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. The pitch. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just going to keep it after the snap. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Run it with the fullback. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Figueroa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Toss sweep to the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate him. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here's the handoff. There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parks. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on second down. He'll take a shot. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. From the gun on third down. Makes the grab. And it's in for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep running. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Still running at the 40. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he makes the catch. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man open. Breaks into the open. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Caught, close to the marker, it's Parks. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Figueroa. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. He's past the 30. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Figueroa. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Sticks it in his belly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Figueroa. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Motion from the back. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They'll send the back in motion. They're working that left side. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Motion from the wideout. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
On the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. It's a draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He uncorks one deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the ground with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab on the left. And that one did not work. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's right down the boulevard. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Figueroa. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes one man miss. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gonzalez. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. He'll go to work in the air on second down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Fullback's got it. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. That's reeled in. It's Figueroa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. Hand off to the fullback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time, offensive.
Looking for the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Parks. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got a man. It's Avery. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. stadium. Buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosion.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lost it high deep down the left side. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's good from 58 yards out.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Leaves it with the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll try the run. He's out past the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got enough space. And they're in for a touchdown.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dot, someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Find out, flanked him on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Right on the money. Turning it on. And it's in for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brewster. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brewster. He just keeps moving. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The give to the fullback. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And Nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. And they'll knock him down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. He's looking to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Shotgun snap on third down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Punts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll do it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Brewster. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Timeout by the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Uncorks it. Found the seam. He's loose. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Campbell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Let's it fly. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Look out, he's got room! And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's 4. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Found the spot in the defense. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff cover. Stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll run the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Parks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Off play action. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows through the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brewster. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The give to the back. Sweet punt there. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He leaves it with his back. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's open on the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
They just keep firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Right back to him on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Rushes on him. Caught. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going for 6. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Campbell. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got his man. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.